of the organization, the 3 colleges and universities, the city agencies, all of us involved are really excited to have the Circulator running and operating it here. They give it the name of the color. I call it the Cultural Express because it does connect about 80% of the cultural institutions in Baltimore. And if we're fortunate, one of these days to take it about 5 more blocks further up, we'll be able to incorporate a couple of other cultural institutions as well. I want to really thank the city for their perseverance on this and making this happen. This is a really wonderful development for Baltimore. Al Fox, Department of Transportation, Jamie Gendricks for his unbelievable perseverance and tenacity here in making this happen, and also the mayor and all the other people in the city for doing this. The Station North area, Charles North area, depending on which label you want to give it, is making unbelievable progress. Over the last 3 years, we've seen one development after another, and most of you have been a part of that progress, and I won't reiterate all the incredible steps that have been taken. But one of the exciting things to me is that the Circulator is going to really speed up the development of future progress, and I think in the months and years ahead, you'll see one development after another, many of them even larger than anything that we've accomplished so far taking place. And certainly with my MICA hat on, I want to say how important this is going to be for our employees and for our students who are only a couple blocks away from the stops of the Circulator and will use this with great regularity, and I know it will be very, very important to them. But I can't wait for them to all return in the fall so that we can really start actively using this. I'd like now to really call on a few of my colleagues here representing other organizations here who just express briefly their enthusiasm from their perspective as well. And I wonder if David Mueller would start off with representing the Station North Arts and Entertainment District.
Thank you, Fred. We are very excited in Station North in particular. Some might see this as the end of the line from the shuttle, but I see it as the front door to the Station North Arts and Entertainment District. And there's a lot of things happening here. Within just 3-4 blocks away, you can go to the Metro Gallery, you can get a great meal at Tapas Teatris, you can get a sweet or savory crepe at Sophie's Crepes, you can see a great movie at the Charles Movie Theater, you can get a drink at the Club Charles, you can go dancing at the Depot, and that's just in 1 block right up here. Beyond that, we've got the Hexagon space with information about their programs over here. Single Carrot Theater at Load of Fun, Run of the Mill Theater at Load of Fun. We've got Cyclops Books and Music on North Avenue. We've got Wind Up Space on North Avenue. We've got Joe's Squared Pizza. These are just a few of the many arts and entertainment venues that are available here in Station North. Some are open right now. Some have information over here. If you're hungry, Sophie's Crepes is open right now, just a block away. The Load of Fun studio is open. If you're curious to see some artist studios, there's a few studios open. They'd love to show you a tour. In-Flight Theater at Load of Fun is open right now. It's a really interesting studio there. And the Metro Gallery is open right now as well. So I encourage you all to come, take the Circulator, get off here, and walk a block or two and really enjoy what Station North has to offer. And thank you very much.
I'm going to just change the agenda a bit here because I was misinformed. I thought that Al said he did want to speak. I don't know why this is buzzing this way. I'll do this, maybe that's helping. Anyway, but I'm going to come back to some more of my colleagues, but first I wanted Al Fox to come up and say a few words, and also he wanted to introduce a couple of his colleagues in the city. So Al, come forward.
Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to talk to you about this launching of the Purple Line. This is a great opportunity to open the doors of Baltimore City, the Inner Harbor with the rest of Baltimore. And that was the intent of the Purple Line. But I want you to listen to an individual that really pushed this thing and many times had to convince me on certain parts of routes. But Jamie Kendrick has been a stalwart behind the initiation of the Charm City Circulator and worked very hard at trying to make this thing happen. So let me bring Jamie up to stage.
Hey, Jamie!
Thank you. Well, there was a young lady who got on with us down at Federal Hill who said she'd been waiting for the bus for a few minutes. She said no, she had been waiting for 8 months. If she'd been waiting for 8 months, I've been waiting for 2 years. We're glad to get up to University of Baltimore and to Micah and to Charles North and to Station North. This has been one partnership after another with the Charles Street Development Corporation and Federal Hill and everywhere along the line. So thank you all for your patience. Not a day went by that I didn't get a call from somebody in this crowd who said, "Where's my bus?" And here it is. Thank you all so much for your patience.
Now I'd like to introduce a couple of other colleagues with their remarks. Kristen, would you come forward on behalf of the Charles Street Development Corporation? Kristen Speaker, thank you.
I kind of wish my one-year-old daughter could be here because she's going through a stage where she just loves trucks and buses. Our walk to daycare every morning is going to be even more exciting with all these buses on the street. We're just so thankful to the Department of Transportation in the city. We have this wonderful streetscape that's wrapping up from Madison to North Avenue, and this bus is really the icing on the cake. This is such, as everyone has said before, such a wonderful way to connect all the neighborhoods, to bring all those visitors to the Inner Harbor up to the great Charles Street cultural institutions, restaurants, galleries, and all that you already know about. So we're just so thankful to the city and everyone else that worked so hard on this. Thanks.
Charlie, can you come up and speak on behalf of Mount Vernon Belvedere as well as Midtown?
Well, a lot of us have been waiting for this bus for about 11 years. This line was one of the key recommendations of the Midtown Community Plan, which was written in 1999 and published in 2000. And it's finally here. We thought that we could get the MTA to do it, but there turns out to be more than one way to skin a cat. And I want to thank the City of Baltimore. I think maybe the best thing that happened to the Midtown Plan was that we got the attention of Jamie Kendrick and Kirby Fowler, who, as far as I can tell, have now made this happen. We've been trying to build great city neighborhoods all along here without a big city transportation system, and we've done surprisingly well. And today, we take the next step to great city neighborhoods. And on behalf of the people of Midtown, I will say Midtown and Mount Vernon bleed purple. Thank you very much.
I think our last speaker on behalf of the neighborhood is Peter Merles. Are you still here, Peter? Okay, thank you.
Good morning and welcome. It is an exciting morning for all of us. At the Midtown Benefits Corporation, we like to say that Midtown has the 4 greatest neighborhoods in the city: Bolton Hill, Charles North, Madison Park, and Mount Vernon Belvedere. And this just makes those neighborhoods even greater. Not only will the people who are visiting in the harbor area be able to come up here and experience our cultural institutions, arts and entertainment venues, and our beautiful historic neighborhoods, but those of us who live here and enjoy this great place to live may find it so much easier to enjoy the other areas of the city. So thank you very much.
Before I end my remarks today, I want to acknowledge 2 other people here who are really the keys to making this happen on an operational level, and will be the ones that from here on out are going to keep it running on time. That's Barry Robinson and Sarah Hussein behind me. Thank you very much for your work. One more important day in the continual development of the Station North plan. We thank the city for their partnership. From the very beginning, the city has been critical to our development at the Central Baltimore Partnership. They've been involved in the steering committee and everything we've done. This is just one more aspect of that. So thank you very much for being a part of it. Ride, ride, ride. Okay, bye.